Hello and welcome to Blood, Sweat and Ovaries in our very cosy studio here today. I am Libby. I will be your host today. So I am a woman myself, as we can see. And I've come from a sporty background. I've always been sporty my whole life. I've ridden horses for 12 years. I've trained in the gym for quite a few years now. So I have quite a bit experience of being, I guess, a woman in the sport world, which is everything that we're talking about here on this podcast. But I wanted to bring in someone different. So I'm joined with my co-host for Blood, Sweat and Ovaries, Daf, please introduce yourself to the people.
Well, I want to say first, thank you for having me on, you know. It's an honour to be picked for personality reasons to come onto a podcast, you know. It's just how it goes, you know. But yeah, I'm Dav, and I am not a woman, but I know a lot about sport. So that's what I'm here. I'm going to be the clueless man of the equation and get educated, because I think it's going to be a nice little learning curve for me. Again, into a lot of sports, rugby mostly, even though I'm got old man back and old man knees, so I'm not playing as much anymore. But again, same as you, in the gym quite a bit, and open to all sports really. So it's nice to be on a little podcast. Good.
Well, thanks for joining us. And just before we start, how much do you think you know about, I guess, the women's side of training, just in any sport? Obviously, women in sport has become a big topic over the last few years, but how much do you think you know, kind of the behind the scenes sort of things?
I would say I'm probably a bit naive to that, where I'm quite, along with most people, I think most people are quite new to women's sport being so commercialised now. And I think we're all probably a bit into the unknown about how detailed and how intricate women's training regimes are. So I'm looking to get educated and actually learn a few things about it.
Well, that's what
I
we're
think
here
I'm at the
for.
right place.
Yeah, you've definitely come to the right place. I'd love to start with a quiz. Don't look at the answers. I'd love to start with a quiz.
Sorry.
Just let's get some. No. Let's get some background knowledge and see what you know, I guess.
Okay.
So
I haven't done any revision. Okay, come on.
On average, how many years will women spend on their period? 3 to 5 years, 7 to 9 years, or 10 to 12 years?
Can you repeat the question, please, Ben?
On average, how many years will women spend on their period? Do you want the answers as well?
No, I think. Okay. I'm going to go, is it 10 to 12?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Well, this looks a little bit disappointing because I'm going to say it's less, but 7 to 9 years consistently bleeding throughout their lifetime.
In like consistently, like
Yeah.
Well, you could have told me that bit.
What? I thought that was like obvious.
If this is on how I want to be, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'd be gone right now because of the horse. That's my £1 million gone. Like.
Well, good job you're not earning money from this.
I'm here for free. For fuck's sake.
It's 2,800 to 3,360 days bleeding throughout that 7 to 9 years. That's just rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just bleeding the whole time.
Because I thought you meant like have a period for like the amount of time.
Oh.
As in like, you know what I mean? Like.
Oh, like how long does you, like from when you start your period to like when like you'd go through menopause?
Yeah, because I
10 to 12 years.
Yeah, no, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's way longer than that. I know that. I'm not that dumb. I know that's a fact.
Anyway, that's a bit rough, but
bit better on the questions now. Please.
Sorry,
more detail.
I'll clear it up a bit. Next question.
You need to realise who you're talking to.
Next question. On average, how many periods do you think women have over their lifetime? So this is just the period bit.
Right. Okay.
So how many times do they bleed?
In their lifetime. I can do quick maths.
Quick maths. Once a month.
Yeah.
Every month for.
Oh. I'm
Good old chunk of years.
I'm going to go about 600.
Oh, I was meant to give you the answers. That's
I'm right though.
200 to 280, 400 to 480, 600 to 680.
Oh, because you've gone 680 now, and then you've gone 480. I'll go the middle answer, please, Ben. Can I go 400 to 480?
That is correct.
It's in.
You win the money. That's 400 to 480 periods in their lifetime. Because on average, women bleed between the ages of 12 and 52. So average age of starting their period in the UK is 12. And menopause usually comes around at 52.
It's a long ass time.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Half a life.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Sucks. Now, little interesting one. Weight can affect your period. True or false?
Oh. True, false. False.
Incorrect. That's actually true. So, sudden weight loss can cause your periods to stop because basically your body interprets that weight loss as stress. And so when your body goes into stress mode, it wants to reserve energy. And so it goes, stop bleeding because we need to save ourselves. And so, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that.
Oh.
Can I swear?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, we'll do it again. Oh, wow. Whoa. That's actually a bit mad, to be fair. That is very mad.
Also, if you have increased weight as well, that can cause hormonal imbalances, which can lead to irregular, missed, or heavy periods. So it can really mess up.
That can mess you up.
That can really mess you up.
This is some stressful times.
What have
I signed up to, guys? Oh my god.
Now, moving on to a little bit more sporty ones.
I should be good at these.
Yeah, in theory. You keep looking at my laptop and I'm getting suspicious that you're looking at
I need glasses, I can't look, to be fair. I just see lines.
Okay. What was the first Olympics to have women competing from every country? Was it Athens 2004, Beijing 2008, or London 2012?
I'm gonna go 2004. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2004.
Incorrect. It was actually London 2012. It was much later than I expected when I did this as well.
I thought it'd at least be in the 2000s, like, decade.
I was going to say, you are in the two, but yeah, no, 2012, yeah, it's because Saudi Arabia sent female athletes for the first time.
Yeah, you got to think about them countries, yeah.
So,
especially like Middle Easterns.
One for judo and one for the 800-meter run as well. So, yeah, that really surprised me.
2012.
Much later than I would have expected.
You think that 2012... To be fair, it was a long time ago, but not.
I remember the 2012 Olympics like it was yesterday. It was great.
It was 14 years ago.
Oh my God.
14 years ago.
Jeez, I feel old.
Them little things, the little mascots.
Guys. Yeah.
Them from McDonald's.
I had one.
Back in the day.
One of the little guys.
Good memories. About 14 years ago.
Oh my God.
Am I right in saying? No, wait. No.
13
13 years.
years ago. Your maths is off.
I'm living in the next year, you know.
It's nearly 2026, so we'll let you off.
2026, yeah.
Final one from me for a little pre-show quiz.
I've been doing well so far. I think I've got none right. Oh, I got one right.
You got one right.
One right.
Do sportswomen make fewer mistakes and have quicker reactions on or off their period?
Okay.
Don't worry, I haven't got all day done.
I got a bad grade so far.
Have some thinking time. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go for. They do have worsened reaction times when they're on their period.
They have worse reaction times.
Yes.
Incorrect. I don't blame you for thinking that because, again, when I did my research, this really surprised me. So
Tell me more.
I will do. A recent study on the menstrual cycle and athletic status found that it's actually opposite to the common misconception. Obviously, everyone would expect that on their period, things aren't going as well.
Yeah.
But actually, it found that on average, women were 12% faster at ball moving tasks and 25% more likely to pass a test on their anticipation skills when on their period, which is really interesting.
So you're telling me now, being on your period is a good thing for sport?
Yes and no. You see, it's if only
if we're talking results-wise.
If we're talking results-wise, maybe.
Hard facts.
But unfortunately, it is not as simple as that. So
It's not. That's why I'm here.
would you like to get into it?
Go on then. Let's go.
Perfect. We're gonna whip the laptop up here for all the information.
Get a pillow.
So, how much do you know about the periods? The periods.
The periods. I know not that much, considering. Obviously, I've had women in my life, and them chats never really occurred to me because it was like, you don't understand. I'm like, yeah, fair enough, I don't. So it was never a topic that was talked about a lot, for me anyway.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, there are 4 phases
I know that.
in a
there's 4
hormonal cycle.
phases.
Menstruation, which is the first day of your period, that lasts about 3 to 7 days. And then you have the follicular phase. That's the first phase of the menstrual cycle. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing.
These are new words.
They run alongside each other. So you have your period and you have the follicular phase.
So one can start.
They
What's
both
the other
start
ones?
at the same time.
Okay.
But when you stop your period, the follicular phase, which is when your hormones are developing your eggs. Not my eggs.
I don't have eggs. I have eggs for breakfast, that's about it, you know.
Yep. So, your follicular phase carries on until ovulation.
Right.
Heard of ovulation?
I have, that's what I've heard of.
Yep.
Can I get a point for that? On the
Yeah,
quiz?
you can get a point for that.
Kidding.
We'll add it to the tally sheet.
Thank God for that. It's a horrid quiz so far.
So,
Bad.
ovulation is the release of a mature egg. It's the shortest phase, so it only lasts 1 to 2 days. That's when the woman's body is like, whoa, let's get pregnant.
Fair, okay.
And then the final phase, the body goes, whoa, we're not pregnant. Wait, maybe, woo, we're not pregnant.
Depends what part in
what
your
you're
life. Yeah,
after,
you
you
never
know?
know.
You
You
never
never know. Yeah.
And that is the luteal phase. That's the one that no one likes. Second half of the menstrual cycle, it lasts from ovulation till your next period. So that's 12 to 14 days of you going, not you, me, going.
Yeah.
So 4 phases there. Shall we delve into those a little deeper?
Yeah, because some of these words that you're throwing to me, I'm like, yeah.
If you need me to explain, just ask.
That's what I'm here for. Explain everything.
Okay.
There's literally probably the whole of that. I know the ovulation phase, and that's it. So that's 1 out of 3.
Yeah. Okay.
25%. That's not a good grade.
Well, hopefully it'll be 100% after
Hopefully,
this.
yeah. You'll have to test me again at the end, and then let's see.
So we're going to talk about 4 main hormones. I don't want it to be too sciencey and boring, so we're going to skim over it.
Yeah, no one wants
We're informing you, but we're not dumping biology on you. That's
Cool.
the plan.
I hate biology, so that's good.
So you've got estrogen, which is kind of the main
That's the main hormone. I know
really.
that. Yeah.
Progesterone, which that's the one that sets up the uterus for pregnancy. It thickens the lining, which is the stuff that then bleeds after.
Okay.
But it does all that. You've got the follicle stimulating hormone, which pretty much does what it says on the packet. Stimulates the follicle, which is the little egg before it's an egg, but it's the little egg.
Okay, got you.
And then
Okay.
the luteinizing hormone. This is the main hormone that triggers ovulation. So that's the hormone that goes, woo, let's get pregnant.
This is all these hormones sound like woo, yeah.
When I talk about this, I imagine basically in my head I'm just seeing like little guys just in my body going like woo. You know? You don't think about that when you think
Do you know what? No, I don't. Funnily enough,
really?
no.
Whenever I've done science, I have to imagine it. And like when we're talking about blood or something, like the red blood cells, it's always like
There's a little face on them.
yeah, I put little faces on everything, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's just a little guy. Like
Oh, that's just you, man. I'm sorry to say.
it helps me, okay. So training on your period, obviously you've got all those hormones going on all at once. It's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. It sounds like, do you know, like crossroads, but then there's no traffic lights. That's the what I get.
Oh, yeah.
Where
No.
it's just like
Yeah.
going all over the place.
Yeah, everyone's
no
a bit
traffic
like,
lights.
who?
No traffic on. Not even a lollipop man. It's just
Or lady.
It's pure or lady. Or lady, lollipop person. So, and it's just pure chaos.
Chaos. Yeah, no,
Is that a good analogy?
Yeah, another analogy is probably Cardiff city centre on a Saturday midday shopping. That's chaos as well. I'd put that as a...
Could you even go far as Christmas time?
Yeah. Black Friday sales.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay, no, okay, that's too far for me now. That's too far. The line is way over the line.
So, obviously, training on your period. Mm-hmm. We said earlier it actually makes reactions faster and ball skills faster.
Yeah, stat-wise it's positive.
Stat-wise is great. Everything else-wise, not great. Mm-hmm. Menstruation, you get all the kind of cramps, bloating, back pain, mood swings.
And surely, like, even though that has, well, obviously period has a positive effect on, like, stats-wise, but then you got all these nooks and crannies that goes into it as well. So how come they're getting higher, like, scores and stuff like that? It's probably more the mental side of it, really, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. I think it's hard to say on your period because I think those extra things, you know, when you're really bloated, like imagine you have Christmas dinner, right? And the kind of
I'm in my happy place.
Food coma you go into after Christmas dinner, you're feeling really bloated. Now imagine having to train on that. Like,
okay, no, you just my happy place is never really.
Sorry. You know, you don't really want to do too much.
No.
I mean, you don't know what cramps quite feel like.
No.
So add cramps on the side, you know, that's painful.
Yeah, because I never ever train. I never eat before training. I never do. I have, like, maybe like a squares bar whilst I'm training.
Nice.
I love a squares bar or like some sweets. But I'd never go to the gym like after a meal. I could never do it. It'd feel horrid.
Not great. And there's so many times I've been at the gym on my period and then suddenly a cramp comes on. So it's not like I've been, I'm cramping today, I'm not going to go. I'm like, no, feeling okay, I'm there. And then I'm like, damn, I'm hurting and suddenly I just want to go home. With that, the most important thing is to just listen to your body. It is actually really good to do low intensity exercises when you're on your period. It can help reduce cramps actually. So regular exercise reduces the amount of, we're introducing another hormone, don't worry about it, it's just another one. It's called prostaglandin. But it reduces the amount of prostaglandin, and that's the hormone that is responsible for the cramping, basically.
Okay.
So regular exercise kind of stops that stops the cramping. Although it sucks, because I think the last thing I'd want is someone going, you should go exercise because it will help. No, I won't go exercise because I feel like death right now.
But yeah, I think that's just a mental thing as well, isn't it? Where I think you're always going to feel bad before you go to the gym, but then when you go, you feel a lot better afterwards. And I think in them situations, you could just pass that mental barrier and actually just go. Because I do that all the time, even though I don't have a period. But you'd always feel really bad before the gym.
Yeah, definitely. But no, so that usually happens for the first few days. I was down the Reddit.
The Reddit rabbit hole.
The Reddit rabbit hole, and I was looking at, you know, people's recommendations, and there was a male coach on there a personal trainer that trains a lot of women, and he was saying that it's really important when you're on your period and training on your period to compare your highs to your highs, but compare your lows to your lows. Don't hold yourself to the same standard.
That's fair.
Which I think was a great bit of advice. I really liked it.
Hell of a quote.
Advice. Yeah. I might stick it up there for next step.
Bang.
Bang.
Get like massive like writing, like one of them like light signs you get.
Yeah, all across the back.
Sick that'll be.
Compare highs to the highs and the lows to the lows.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat and ovaries.
Have a think.
Trademark.
Mm-hmm. You have to trade it.
Trade it from that one guy already.
He's like, hi mate, yeah, can I just get that quote off you? No reason,
yeah.
like. I was like, yeah, mine now. Unlucky.
So that's obviously the first few days of menstruation. Towards the end of your period, obviously we mentioned earlier that you've got the follicular phase. So that starts at the same time as your period, and it carries on till you ovulate. Mm-hmm. So when we start getting the end of like all this rubbish stuff, so when we're going to the end of our period, follicular phase, pretty great. I'll be so real. Up until ovulation, best time to train.
So there's actual specific times that are better to train?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So we'll go for it. But this is definitely the best time to train. You'll feel more keen to work out. It's the best time to increase the volume and intensity. It's shown that during the latter half of the follicular phase, this is the best time for muscle gain and strength training. Oh. So there are actually specific times where if you train this week,
you can get the most out of it.
Yeah. I don't have it here actually, but there was one study I was looking at that was actually saying that training 3 days within that week is the same as training 5 days during one of the worst weeks. So putting in less training sessions, but actually you're getting so much more out of it. But it's a great phase to really get that training in. You can do lots of high intensity and high volume exercises basically, and you will feel better for it.
That's good.
You come out the side, that before ovulation, I think you ask any woman, she's on top of the world. That's when you approach them.
That's when I'm like,
yeah.
Hiya, you okay?
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah. What part of your menstrual cycle are you on?
That's the first question, is it? Hi, what part? What part are you on right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm
might
done
get
that,
punched in the face with that.
No, I've been on a podcast about it now, so I'm more educated.
I'm the guy on blood, sweat and ovaries. And go,
exactly. I'm the expert. Yeah. One episode, I'm the expert now.
Exactly. You will be. Ovulation. We know about ovulation. This is the one we did know.
Yeah.
So just before ovulation, your estrogen rises to its peak. So in that peak time, just before ovulation, so we're kind of still in the follicular phase, but just before ovulation, great. That's really great. There's also been shown some evidence of an increase in testosterone. You know testosterone?
That's my stuff. That's my stuff. Yeah, I know that stuff.
So there's a slight increase in testosterone, which there is some evidence that this is enhancing the strength effect on women as well. But it does coincide with estrogen, so it's hard to say. They both kind of peak before ovulation. So that increase in those can help with growth maintenance and repair of muscle and bone mass. So again, similar to what we were saying about that, we're still kind of in that follicular phase here. Yeah. But during the 1 to 2 days of ovulation, you're on this high and then you just might crash.
Just any time within 1 to 2 days?
Yeah.
You just like bang?
Yeah, you're gone, no, because those two hormones dip right before ovulation. So there's likely to be a dip in energy because basically it's a major stress on the body.
Yeah, fair.
You've got this little egg that goes down into the little uterus. And that's, although it happens every month and it's normal, it's big stress on your body.
That's fair.
So, my body. So...
Well, my body. Seeing this, like, I experience it as well. You know, I was like, oh, yeah, God. I hate it when that happens. Oh, God.
So, it could be sensible to do a few light days of exercise,
Which is fair.
I think throughout all of this, it's basically listen to your body, listen to your body, listen to your body.
That's fair.
I think that becomes harder when, say, you are a training athlete. You've got training on those days no matter what. Even in the sense you're not like that, you're just want to keep on top of exercise. You want to be in the gym every day, but things, unfortunately, because of your hormone cycles, it's not as easy as every day.
Yeah.
Do you know about the men's hormonal cycle at all?
The men's?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Of course I can.
Quickly run through it?
I did research and was instantly humbled by how much there was for women and then there was about that much for men's. But all I know is obviously our main hormone is testosterone and that we have a 24-hour cycle, which is the testosterone levels will be higher in the morning and then they'll dip later on when you get into the night, and then that's it.
Perfect.
That is literally it.
Yeah, you've done my job for me though, so that's great. But you see how, from a man's perspective, say you need to train every day, potentially better in the morning when it suits you. Although different with days,
when I
I
can
guess.
be bothered to get up at that time.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. There's
But
always that.
I do get what you mean, where it's like, you will probably I would have more energy in the morning, maybe like after like get up, have a coffee, and then have that, and then obviously when my testosterone's probably at the highest, then yeah, I can see how that will benefit me in the longer run as well.
Yeah, definitely. And unfortunately, that's why I was doing my comparison here. For the women, say we've gone into ovulation, you have to train that day and you've got no choice. But that's when it's best if you have the option, if women have the option, actually going, well, I want to train today, but I'm going to do a lighter exercise. But
Fair.
adjusting training to your body, it's something that I had to learn. Unfortunately, all this that we're talking about is not, I guess, readily available to you, to like the...
Yeah.
It is if you go out and find it. But you know, when you have
for common knowledge.
Yeah, if you have your sex education talks way back when you're younger,
Yeah.
they don't go, oh, hey, actually, girls, you know, this sucks because this, and this, you're going to feel rubbish in these weeks and better in these weeks. And actually, you know, it's not really spoke about. And it took me a good few years of going, you know, training in the gym is where I really started researching
Probably learning
it.
the hard way, really.
And it was like, why can I lift, you know, this much this week and the following week, you know, I can barely do like half of that. And I'm like, what's going on?
I can understand that bit because then that'll just infuriate me.
It's so frustrating.
I'm just coming out of the gym and I'm just like, do you know what? I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit gym. I'm not coming back.
And when your emotions are already all over the place, it's not great. But that's why I had to learn. I did my own research, and now doing the research for the people.
The pod.
For the pod.
For the fans.
For the fans. So people know, you know, all these women that do train and go, why do I feel rubbish on some days and then great the other days? Actually, it's not because you're randomly strong one day and then you can't lift it the next week. It's not because you've lost strength or anything like that. It's just your hormones and something you genuinely cannot control. You just have to work with, which sucks. And brings us on to our final phase.
Here we go.
The rough one.
So none of that was worse than this one. Tell me this is the worst.
The start of your luteal phase can be okay. So your strength and endurance are likely to still be high, just coming up a little bit after ovulation. So you can kind of keep up with heavy lifting and high intensity workouts. But this is the phase where your body preps for pregnancy.
Okay.
As the progesterone rises, which is your pregnancy one, the one that preps you for pregnancy, rises, that can make your body feel tired. You're quicker to exhaust and you're more likely to overheat, which is really interesting.
And that's rank in the gym as well.
Yep.
I hate doing that.
So then it's best to start switching to kind of moderate intensity exercises, kind of as that rises. And then once your body realizes, damn, I'm not pregnant, progesterone drops off. And so in that late luteal phase, the low intensity exercises and restorative exercises are going to be better because that's when you start getting your background in your full circle to your menstrual phase, kind of getting those cramps again, getting PMS symptoms, fatigue, emotional fluctuations, you know, all those sorts of things. Cramps, we said earlier, your emotional fluctuations. Being emotional and training can be hard. Say, I can't lift this week. It's not just I can't lift this week. It's, I can't lift this week. And it becomes so much worse. And then you just want to hurt everyone and you want to like cry and you just want to go home and it's all a bit horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm just got a bit weird. Hurt. Okay, if you're gonna hurt people, I'm just gonna. Okay, just calm down, please. Okay, I'm coming back, but don't hit me.
And also fatigue as well. So you're more likely to be
yeah.
tired. And
who wants to go to the gym when they're tired?
Exactly. Literally that. But that pretty much sums up very surface level of everything.
Which is mad that that's surface level.
It is. I mean, you've literally scratched the surface there. We've spoke about more in like if you're regularly training, say a gym or running or something like that, let alone when you start looking at these top athletes who have to train every day, multiple times a day.
For a salary at the end of the day.
Exactly.
It is literally their job.
It is their job to do it, and they have to put up with all this stuff, you know, on the side. I think the most important messages are listen to your body, first of all, and fuel yourself properly. Having food makes the world of difference as well. And in later episodes, we can go through all the nutrition needed throughout different parts.
Tell me there's going to be a food special.
There's a food special.
No, that's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm here. Yes, food, me, I'm there.
But obviously we've just considered the basics today and the very basics of just a general period. We've not considered things like endometriosis, which is a condition that which is a condition that causes endometrial tissue to be made outside of the uterus, so not in it, outside of it, and that can cause very extra painful periods and extra heavy periods, which makes everything 10 times worse. And also not considered things like PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it's a very severe form of PMS that can cause really intense mood-related and physical symptoms, irritability, depression, bloating, fatigue, really bad cramps, all that. It just PMS, but make it about 10 times worse.
I've heard about that one.
I actually have that one.
Do you?
Yeah, so I put up with PMDD, so it makes my training a little bit harder.
Yeah,
so,
fair.
Yeah, that's fun. Fun fact. Sharing and caring today. But yeah, no, so there's obviously all these sorts of other things that come along with training and different, you know, menstrual, I don't know what to call it, menstrual like health things. Endometriosis, PMDD, there's tons more that will impact it. But that is its very basics.
Madness.
You got anything to add there?
I do.
Go
as
on,
it goes.
go ahead.
And there was one, I know a woman from back home, from Llanelli, land of the free.
You know a woman?
I know a woman. I know, it's hard to believe, really, isn't it? God. Anywho, yeah. She's actually a boxer.
Okay.
And she has a PS4, whatever it's called.
PMDD.
It was PMDD, or was it?
PMS.
What was the one? PMS. It was.
Sorry.
I can't remember. I'm not good with names and stuff, but she had one where it was just like her cramps and stuff would get worse. One thing that was worse for her is weight gain and weight loss. And obviously, when she's a boxer, she was like flyweight. I don't know what that is in kilos, but it's quite low down. But then obviously she'd be heavier than the actual division she was in, and it was hard for her to lose the weight to do it.
Yeah, no, it's weight fluctuations throughout your period. I think body image is obviously a big thing. I think also with our generation, body image is a huge thing.
Yeah, it's mad these days, the amount of stuff you see on social media about stuff like that, and it's crazy. And
taking that into consideration and the fact that women's weight fluctuates throughout the month, my body will look different on day 1 of my cycle compared to day 12 of my cycle.
It's mad.
Which is really weird to come to terms with as well, because if you are someone that, you know, struggles with body image, looking at yourself in the mirror on day 1 and going, damn, I look great, and then a week and a half later going, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's again another thing that I struggled and had to come to terms with is going, yeah, but this is like, you know, I can't, you know, train extra hard this day and it's going to change what I look like, because actually it's my hormones at the end of the day and I cannot control it. But definitely
that's you can do.
Yeah, it's really interesting that you brought up boxing, because obviously the weight.
Yeah, that's more of like an actual thing of like, she won't hit this weight, she won't fight.
Yeah, no, I find that really interesting.
And it could be because she's quite young in her career now anyway, but if you're doing it professionally, and then you're like, you've got to make this weight or you don't get paid. That's what it comes down to. Even though that's like the most extreme type of way that it could happen, still happens, and it's that bit. I'm actually proud that I remembered that.
Yeah, no,
because I'm like that was like years ago.
I've heard you've got some fun facts.
I do have some fun.
Go on, give us some fun facts.
They are more of a like myth busting thing.
Let's
like,
myth bust.
Do you like Mythbusters, like the show where they like I don't know, like they make like human like mouse traps and stuff to see if they can get stuck.
I don't think
Just
I've
me
seen.
then. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. You never watch Mythbusters?
No, I haven't. Is this really surprising?
Mythbusters is like mad. It's sick. All they do is basically like myths like, which ones? What are the ones? I don't know which ones. Like the
Production team.
Yeah, production team. Do you know the bloke? The bloke in the podcast at the back, where they're researching. Is it Mythbusters? Like they do like can a bullet? If you shoot a bullet in the sky and it comes down, can it kill someone when it lands back on them and stuff like that?
How did they myth bust that?
But not just by dropping a bullet from like really high up in the sky and see what happens.
Oh,
it was
not
like a
on
fake
a
head.
person.
No, like a
Okay,
fake head.
cool.
But it's like they'll do like stuff like that, like stuff like myths that have been like well known, and then they'll just myth bust.
That's cool. Thanks for your help, production team.
Yeah, well done.
Is there one with Richard Harmon?
No.
There's another one with Richard Harmon where they walk over like custard and stuff like that, so you can walk and walk.
Oh yeah, yeah. But no, there's that is a great TV show. It is
Cool.
unbelievable.
I'll add it to the watch list.
You need
Right.
to.
Go on.
But it's
myth-busting.
more an action of I'm going to ask you some of these maybe myths.
Okay.
They might be myths, they might not be. See, I'm on this side of it now. Right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So the first myth is hormones can actually be ignored. So by the woman. So in saying that, so every emotion makes it sound like the feelings are not real or valid, but them emotions can be pushed to the side, and the feelings can wait. What? Yeah, there are. It's more down to the person and whether them hormones are actually valid or not.
That's a myth. And I will fight you on this one.
Yeah, it's a myth, guys.
No, go on.
No, it is a myth. It is a myth.
Okay.
No, it's to do with apparently. So the myth from a men's point of view anyway, it was like, oh yeah, you're just overreacting. So these hormones are just like, oh, it's just because your personality is so big. I'm not saying it, right? This is what I mean by the thing. Is that, oh, it's just because you got a big personality, that means your hormones are just like heightened. But that's not the case. Okay, I'm not saying that's not the case. Just don't hurt me, please. Please don't hurt me.
Go on. Next myth.
Okay, there is a myth. I don't know if this is actually true or not. Periods can sync perfectly when women live together.
True.
True.
True. Surely.
It's actually a myth.
How is that? No.
Roommates and teammates often feel like they've synced, but large studies have not found solid evidence and true biological synchronicity.
How?
Different cycle lengths naturally drift in and out of overlap, which can feel like syncing even when it's just a coincidence.
No, we're meant to Bluetooth each other.
You Bluetooth connected?
We Bluetooth connect. Like, no, that I find hard to believe because there's always, I've lived with girls for 4 years now, and we're always syncing up. I go, we Bluetooth this morning. You
Bluetooth?
We're on Bluetooth.
Maybe, do you know what? Maybe the studies just aren't, they haven't studied it.
Scientists don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know what they're on about.
Leave this one to us.
Okay.
The scientists do know what they're talking about. Scientists definitely know what they're talking about. I only somewhat.
Myth number 3. Periods can feel like stabbing sensation in the tummy. So the literal thing of it feels like you're being stabbed.
I can't say I've ever been stabbed.
I know. And that's why this one could be...
So I'm not sure. But I'm going to go with myth because surely it doesn't feel like you're being... I mean, it's painful sometimes, but I don't know. I can't... It's hard to say because I've never actually been stabbed, so I don't really know. But I'm going to say no.
You're half right, half wrong.
Oh.
Because it's...
Okay.
The pain can be very, very intense. And significant pains can also lead to vomiting, faintness, kneading, bed rest, blah, blah, blah. All that. So, can be misleading it can be misleading to men that they're being dramatic. That's what it says, right? I'm not.
Right, yes.
But some cramps. Okay, here we go. Don't hurt me, please. Cramps happen with the uterus literally contracting to push out tissue, and that can be seen as close to having a stabbing sensation in the body.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Damn. I've been stabbed, guys.
You get stabbed every month.
I've been stabbed every month and I'm still here.
Right. Here is the last one I'm going to give you. And this one, I think this is a good one to round up on.
Yeah.
Myth number 4. Periods are shameful and shouldn't be talked about. Myth. And it's got a little thing here. Embarrassment around periods is learned, not natural. Surveys show many men have never had a proper conversation about menstruation, which keeps myths topic like injuries or colds, helps people around you feel respected and more able to ask about what they need.
And that's what we're here for.
Big brain.
We're here for, talking about those taboo subjects, which shouldn't be taboo at all.
No,
actually,
that's fair.
they should be spoke about, because why not? Happens every month to every single woman.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we talk about it?
You have a monthly subscription.
I do. I unfortunately have a monthly subscription and I can't back.
You can't
I
cancel
can't
it.
back out
You
of it
can't
now.
cancel.
They told me a while ago I
It's a
can't
lifetime
cancel it. Yeah.
subscription. Lifetime guarantee. You can't. No refund. Sorry.
No refunds. But no, it's unfortunate, but that's why we're here to talk about it.
Absolutely.
I like that myth. Now, just a final segment, which I'm really looking forward to wrap up here. We've got a TENS machine which can help to somewhat simulate the period pain. I did try it myself earlier. It's not 100% accurate, I will say that.
Fair enough.
But it's still really funny, so we're going to put it on down and see what happens. Do you want to get it out?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's next to you. We're back.
I'm going to put my...
Daph's feeling a little nervous, and we're ready to go.
Okay. I'm okay.
So not quite,
Not there, but it's going to be...
period
Okay.
pain simulator, but just intense. It does make you cramp, just not the pain as well, but you get the cramping sensation, so joy.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That's alright. That's not too bad.
There's no way, that's level 8. Do you want me to start checking it up?
That's not up.
No,
You think...
that's level 9. That's level 10.
Okay.
It can go more. Do you want to go more?
Yeah.
If you need me
Feel
to
the
stop,
burn.
just tell me to stop, yeah?
Oh my god, my abs. Oh.
And we'll stop right there. How'd that feel?
Oh, amazing. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, that
So
was weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh my god.
So that cramping sensation, then add like pain to it,
It was like...
and that's a period pain with the pain as well. Well, there was pain, but more pain.
Yeah, it was more like a... I don't know, it was just like my muscles were just going all over the shop. Oh my god. That thing's dangerous, man.
No, I love this thing.
Oh, yeah, no. Fair enough. What level was that?
I went up to 13. This can go up to 20.
Should we do 20?
Do you want to try 20?
Yeah, go on.
Go on. This is so
Oh my
fun.
god. You didn't give me any warning either.
Oh, sorry.
It's going now. Oh, okay, brilliant. Thanks for that. Nice one. Please.
Straight up to 20.
No.
Slowly.
Slowly, please, yeah.
3.
See, what's that on? That's fine.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah, that's when it starts
12,
going for it.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I'm going to get such a good six-pack after
20,
this.
21, it goes up. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30.
Please tell me that's it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. What have I done?
Did you not enjoy that?
No. Brilliant. It goes up more.
I know.
Oh.
Just get going.
Ow. Who bought this thing?
You did.
Oh, I know. Get out of the way.
Well then, I think that rounds up.
I'm never coming back.
You are coming back, actually.
No. I don't want to come back.
So that has now experienced what it is. Just to feel the cramping side and less of the pain side, but semi feel like the cramping of a period pain. Now imagine training on that joyous experience.
I'm good. I'm alright.
But thank you so much for listening
I
today.
just want some ice cream and put a film on or something. Then.
We're gonna
That's all I
go
want.
put Dav to bed with some ice cream and a film and probably some chocolate so he feels a bit better. But thank you so much for watching.
Chocolate buttons.
You keep nattering about chocolate. I've been Libby. This has been Dav.
Dav, thanks guys.
And we'll see you next time for another episode of Blood, Sweat and Ovaries.